You know that feeling when something brushes against your leg while swimming? That split second of pure terror before you realize it's just seaweed? Well, imagine if that terror was completely justified. Because millions of years ago, what brushed against you could have been jaws bigger than a school bus, whip-like neck, longer than a fire truck, or a spiral of teeth sharper than a chainsaw. But here's the insane part. Those monsters weren't even the scariest thing in the water. What made prehistoric oceans truly terrifying was that many of these killers didn't stay in the deep sea. They could hunt you in the shallows and rivers, and sometimes even drag you onto land. Before you comment, "I'm built different," or "I could take them," trust me, when you see what sits at number 1, you'll understand why even the megalodon would have been its breakfast. If you think you're tough enough to survive these prehistoric ocean nightmares, smash that like button, subscribe, and tell me in the comments how you'd try to escape them. Let's dive in, starting with what looks like a dinosaur designed by a broken pool noodle. Meet the plesiosaurus. This creature proves that even prehistoric monsters had neck day at the gym. With a neck making up nearly half its body length, it resembled a giraffe that decided to cosplay as a sea monster. At up to 50 feet long, roughly the length of 10 average adults lined up, it was massive. But don't let the silly shape fool you. That long neck wasn't a flaw. It was nature's ultimate stealth weapon. Unlike other predators that created waves while hunting, the plesiosaurus could glide its neck through the water without a single ripple. Imagine a 50-foot predator that stayed invisible until the moment it struck. Its 4 powerful flippers worked like underwater wings, allowing it to pivot and accelerate with terrifying speed. This was nature's perfect ambush hunter. And believe it or not, this pool noodle with teeth is the weakest entry on our list. Next up, the helicoprion, because regular sharks apparently weren't scary enough. So nature installed a circular saw on one. At about 25 feet long, roughly the size of a school bus, this swimming food processor had a jaw that looked like a spiral of razor-sharp teeth. Paleontologists still get chills thinking about it. Those teeth weren't for defense, they were its primary hunting tool, slicing through prey with mechanical efficiency. Thankfully, these nightmares went extinct millions of years ago. The bad news? They don't even crack the top 5 most terrifying creatures here. If a shark with a built-in power tool wasn't bad enough, meet Jekalopterus, the largest arthropod that ever lived. Picture a scorpion that hit the growth hormones and decided to become a submarine. At 8 feet long, this giant sea scorpion had claws longer than a human arm, capable of snapping shut with bone-crushing force. Fossils show it was basically a living wood chipper of the ancient seas. It moved with surprising grace and hydrodynamic efficiency, gliding through water like a deadly ballet dancer. Even worse, evidence suggests these monsters may have hunted in packs. Nature apparently decided one giant murder scorpion wasn't enough. It needed friends. But if you think a pack-hunting sea scorpion is nightmare fuel, wait until you meet Dunkleosteus, the fish that looked at armor and said needs more violence. This 33-foot beast didn't bother with ordinary teeth. Instead, it had self-sharpening bone blades in its jaws that could slice through almost anything. Its entire body was covered in thick, bony armor, so heavy that early scientists thought they'd found a medieval tank. Its bite delivered around 8,000 pounds of force per square inch, enough to crush cars. And just to prove how metal it was, Dunkleosteus was a cannibal, happily eating its own kind. It was so intimidating that even other Dunkleosteus ended up on the menu. If a self-cannibalizing armored tankfish isn't enough, let's talk about Spinosaurus, the dinosaur that decided to become an Olympic swimmer. At around 50 feet long, this creature looked like a T-Rex that couldn't decide between land and water, so it mastered both. It had a massive sail on its back, a powerful tail that generated jet ski-level thrust, and pressure sensors in its snout that could detect prey movements with incredible precision. Unlike most dinosaurs that specialized in either land or water, Spinosaurus was a true amphibious overachiever. It could pivot underwater with surprising agility and hunt effectively in both environments. This swimming dinosaur with better life choices than most of us was already terrifying, but we're not done yet. Next is the dinosaur-eating crocodile that made T-Rex look nervous, Dinosaurus. 35 feet long and weighing as much as a school bus. This wasn't just a big crocodile, it was a prehistoric monster on steroids. Its bite force exceeded that of a T-Rex, reaching an estimated 100,000 newtons, 5 times the force needed to total a car. Scientists have found dinosaur bones with Dinosaurus tooth marks the size of dinner plates. This creature didn't just eat fish, it regularly took down dinosaurs, Its eyes were positioned high and forward for excellent binocular vision, and it had special adaptations that made it nearly invisible underwater. Stealth mode, but designed specifically to ruin everyone's day. The dinosaur hunting super crocodile isn't scary enough. Meet Elasmosaurus, the creature that made even a giraffe's neck look like a design flaw. This plesiosaur relative had a 25-foot neck on a 46-foot body. That absurd neck wasn't a weakness. It was a deadly feature. The body could stay hidden 25 feet away in murky water, while the long neck struck from any angle like a living sniper rifle. Scientists believe these creatures may have hunted in coordinated groups, attacking from multiple directions at once. If the regular plesiosaurus was a pool noodle with teeth, Elasmosaurus was its final evolution. Let's talk about the whale that made Moby Dick look like a goldfish, Leviathan. Named after the biblical sea monster, this 60-foot predator wasn't content with eating fish or squid. It specialized in hunting other whales. Its teeth were the largest of any known animal, over a foot long, the size of baseball bats. Those massive teeth could generate enough bite force to crush small boats, and its advanced sonar allowed it to track prey in total darkness. This wasn't a peaceful giant. This was a whale that watched slasher movies and decided to become the villain. If a whale-hunting super whale isn't the final boss yet, meet Mosasaurus, the sea lizard that made Godzilla look like an amateur. At up to 56 feet long, this marine reptile made modern great whites seem like goldfish with attitude problems. It had a double-hinged jaw like a snake, allowing it to swallow large prey whole. Its teeth were serrated on both sides, basically prehistoric Swiss Army knives. Specialized fins let it hunt at any depth, from the surface to the seafloor. Its powerful shark-like tail could launch its massive body out of the water, and a unique skull joint allowed it to swing its head like a baseball bat, turning fights into a deadly home run derby where you were the ball. And finally, the undisputed king of prehistoric ocean terror, Megalodon. At around 59 feet long, this shark made modern great whites look like fish sticks. Each tooth was the size of a human face, massive, serrated blades capable of cutting through whale bones with ease. It could reach speeds of up to 45 miles per hour, faster than many speedboats. Its bite force has been estimated at an astonishing 40,000 pounds per square inch, powerful enough to crush cars like soda cans. Scientists had to develop new measurement methods because this creature broke all existing scales. Megalodon didn't just hunt whales, it preyed on ancient whales that were themselves apex predators. This was the ultimate ocean nightmare that made every other creature on this list look like warm-up acts. And there you have it, 10 reasons why your I'm built different comments aren't the flex you think they are. If you enjoyed having your survival chances reduced to 0, hit the like button like a megalodon crushing a whale skull. Subscribe for more prehistoric nightmares that will make these guys look like swimming pool toys. Drop a comment telling me how you'd try to survive any of these monsters, and check out the video on screen for even more dinosaurs you have 0 chance against.